What is it about penguins that makes them so universally adored? Perhaps it's their charming waddle, their sophisticated tuxedo-like feathers, or their ability to survive in some of the harshest climates on Earth. Penguins captivate our imaginations and warm our hearts, standing as symbols of resilience, adaptability, and an inherent cuteness that few animals can rival. But who are these remarkable creatures, really? Where do they come from? And how have they evolved? Let's embark on an extraordinary journey through the world of penguins, past, present, and future. Origin story: from ancient oceans to Antarctic ice. Penguins, believe it or not, trace their lineage back to ancient flying birds that once soared over prehistoric seas. Fossil evidence suggests penguins first appeared around 60 million years ago, shortly after the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs. These early penguins weren't the waddling, flightless birds we know today. They likely had some ability to fly and resembled seabirds like albatrosses. Over time, evolutionary pressures in their aquatic environments led to profound adaptations. Wings transformed into flippers, optimized for swimming rather than flying, and their bodies became streamlined for cutting through water. Unlike most birds, penguins have dense bones, which help them dive deep. Today, they are masterful swimmers, capable of reaching speeds up to 22 miles per hour and diving to depths of over 1,800 feet. A world of diversity, penguins across the globe. While penguins are often associated with icy Antarctica, they are far more widespread. There are 18 recognized species, each with its own quirks and habitats. Here's a snapshot of a few. 1. Emperor penguin. The tallest and heaviest of all penguin species, emperors can grow to nearly 4 feet tall. They endure the brutal Antarctic winter, huddling together for warmth while incubating their eggs on their feet. 2. Little blue penguin. The smallest of the penguins, these tiny birds, standing just over a foot tall, are found in New Zealand and Australia. Their blue plumage makes them particularly striking. 3. King penguin. Second only to the emperor in size, king penguins are renowned for their stunning orange and yellow markings on their heads and necks. 4. African penguin. Also called the jackass penguin for its braying, donkey-like call, this species resides along the coasts of South Africa and Namibia. Sadly, they're among the most endangered penguins. Galapagos penguin. The only penguin to live north of the equator, this species thrives in the tropical waters of the Galapagos Islands thanks to cool currents. A day in the life of a penguin. What's a typical day like for a penguin? It varies by species and season, but most penguins split their time between land and sea. At sea, they are relentless hunters, feasting on krill, squid, and fish. Using their powerful flippers and exceptional eyesight, they are apex predators in their marine world. On land, penguins exhibit fascinating social behaviors. Many species form massive colonies called rookeries, where they breed, nest, and molt. Courtship rituals are elaborate, involving intricate dances, calls, and gift-giving, usually pebbles. Once paired, many penguins are monogamous for the season, and some, like the Adelie penguin, even for life. Penguins have about 100 feathers per square inch, making their plumage one of the densest in the bird kingdom. This keeps them insulated in icy waters. Penguins undergo a catastrophic molt, shedding all their feathers at once. During this time, they cannot swim and must rely on fat reserves for survival. Penguin poop for science. Scientists use satellite imagery to track penguin populations by spotting large guano stains on the ice. Supersight. Penguins have special adaptations that allow them to see clearly both above and below water. Current challenges and conservation efforts. Despite their charm and resilience, penguins face significant threats. Climate change is melting the ice they depend on, altering the ecosystems that sustain their food sources. Overfishing further depletes their prey, and pollution like oil spills and plastic waste poses deadly risks. Organizations worldwide are working to protect penguins. The Global Penguin Society, for example, advocates for marine conservation zones and sustainable fishing practices. Individual efforts like reducing plastic use and supporting eco-friendly policies also play a vital role. In recent news, emperor penguins were declared near threatened, with projections that 98% of their colonies could vanish by 2100 if current warming trends continue. On a brighter note, Conservation measures in New Zealand have led to a rebound in little blue penguin populations along protected coastlines. Penguins in pop culture. Penguins have waddled their way into our hearts through books, movies, and even video games. From the slapstick antics of the penguins in Madagascar to the heartfelt journey of March of the Penguins, these birds are natural stars. They've become mascots for everything from Linux operating systems to sports teams, embodying both determination and playfulness, adapting to a changing world. What lies ahead for penguins? Scientists are studying their behaviors and habitats to predict how they might adapt to a warming world. Some species, like the Gentoo penguin, are already shifting their breeding grounds further south to escape rising temperatures. There's also hope in the form of innovative technology. Drones and satellite imagery are revolutionizing how researchers monitor remote penguin colonies, while climate models help conservationists plan for future changes. And let's not forget the growing movement to protect our planet. From international agreements to grassroots activism, humans are recognizing the importance of preserving the ecosystems that penguins and we rely on. Penguins are more than just endearing animals. They are sentinels of the sea, offering us insights into the health of our oceans and the impacts of climate change. By protecting penguins, we protect a piece of ourselves, our shared Earth, our future, and the boundless wonder of the natural world. So the next time you see a penguin on TV or in the zoo, remember the incredible journey they've taken through history, the challenges they face today, and the opportunities we have to ensure their survival for generations to come. After all, who doesn't want a world where penguins continue to waddle into our hearts forever?